Hi guys, welcome to another video. My name is Callum, known on YouTube as Tanya Burton, and I'm just going to I've just reached 1,000 subscribers. And as I announced in my previous video, which has just been uploaded, not this one, in this DVD menu walkthrough, I announced I'll be having a rebrand, which will be coming out in 2024. But before we get to the reveal, I just want to go over a quick history of my channel. So let's dive into how my channel started. First, let's talk about my rebrand. My rebrand, I'm going to launch it in 2024, as I just said. I'm thinking about doing it in around March or April. No, not April. February or March. I've decided to do it at the end because I want to go over the history of how my channel started, just so you guys can get a quick introduction to how everything came about. So, without further ado, let's jump into my very first account. This channel here was my very first attempt at making a YouTube account. Basically, it's the same name, but it only reached 12 subscribers. It wasn't very popular, and it only ran through 2017. My profile picture is basically an In the Night Garden fan-made drawing I did on the CBeebies website. Now let's take a look at the uploads. Back then, some of the stuff I do now was very similar to how I did stuff back then. The first ever video I did was my very first attempt at making a VHS collection. Some of the shots in it were really weird. I wasn't very good with camera shots back then. Some of my camera shots were really, really weird. Most of these were my father's VHSs, recordable ones. And that there is my recorded disc of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Remember that colourful Lilo and Stitch DVD? That was one of my other copies. I just thought I'd mention that. It was uploaded on the 16th of August 2017. I slowly started doing more content. I started doing Thomas the Tank Engine content with some of my Trackmaster merchandise. This is Trackmaster Evolution Avalanche Escape playset. Did all the trains crash? I'm not going to tell you that. But as it slowly went by, I started doing more content like Octonauts, Woody based on SML and the Mario Wario videos. This is supposed to be an Annoying Orange video. And this was also around the time when I started doing my very first G&E videos. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a problem. I accidentally signed out. And unfortunately, I had to start a second channel, which as you know of today, became insanely popular. My profile picture is supposed to be a drawing of the Dip Dap intro. If you don't know what Dip Dap is, Dip Dap was a 2D animated series created by Ragdoll in the early 2010s. I didn't really do much content on that, so I'll be changing my profile when I do my rebrand. Looking at my early content, they proved to be insanely popular. The G&E videos still existed, but I started to go into more content. And in 2018, I did my very first collab. Paw Productions.
One day, the engines were going round and round on the track. Percy was pulling a truck. Thomas was going along. Gordon was pulling the express. James was just going along. And Toby was shunting the truck with Percy.
This is back in the day when I was doing random stuff. Paw Productions is a dead user now. That's one of my spare Duplo Thomases. That is now currently owned by Paw Productions. Oh, and by the way, here's Paw Productions' account. He's only got 12 subscribers. He's been absent since around 2019. So go subscribe to him even though he's not around, but the guy is still alive. When I was looking back on some of my old videos, I came across this. This is the short version of the Gummy Bear song, which was in 4:3. It's an insanely low quality. Oh my gosh. Sorry that it's in an extremely bad quality, but there is better quality versions of this online. But after I did that video, I started doing other stuff as well. I started uploading more stuff that came on YouTube, like the Annoying Orange Cartoon Network trailer. And this video here, Thomas's Big Day Out 2, this isn't actually a sequel. I'm just going to fast forward through the video. When I did this, I started copying random videos. This is actually my version of the original Thomas's Big Day Out video that was uploaded sometime in 2009 or 2010. It has really random stuff in it. I'm just going to run through the video. Yeah, I'm not really keen on some of my weird ones. This video here, the CBeebies balloon logos, another user actually copied this video. Like, he re-uploaded this video, which I actually thought was kind of good of him. It wasn't until I started doing DVD menu walkthroughs. I'm not going to go into depth with the rest of these videos. Only the important ones, like Elf Yourself started to come around in December 2018. But after that, most of my videos went unlisted. And then we have a sudden jump to 2019, where I created the Tanya Burton Show, which lasted for 2 seasons. And I started getting more and more popular, and then I introduced this. In around late 2019, I made my own intro thanks to the website iVibbit.com. This is where I created my intro. This one was inspired by the Pixar logo. I basically just had my name, my YouTube name on there, and then the link. And this would go on until 2022. Then I started to upload things that weren't seen on the internet that much, like the Pinky Pong theme that was used in the Night Garden. That was actually linked from an app. And then I started doing more popular stuff. 2020 was like my big popular year. And it was also the time I started doing SML remakes. Well, not remakes, because, SML's got swearing in it in some videos. But in 2020, I reached 160 subscribers. So 2020 was like the start of my popularity on YouTube. Then I started doing DVD and VHS open and closing or whatever. And then we get to 2021, where a bunch of G&E content was added. Going off East content was quite massive for me in 2021. And over time, it became so popular, but eventually, in around late 2021, early 2022, I decided to go ahead and try and make my own schedule. More Elf Yourself. Elf Yourself was at its peak popularity for me. And then we don't get to 2022, and we start to hit a little bit of a schedule. In 2022, I started doing a schedule that will exist through to today. 8 normal videos and then a pack of 8 Go North East videos. And around this time, I even started doing my own cover. In 2022, I started doing my own covers of All Legends Go songs. Because, unfortunately, Thomas fans, I like All Legends Go. I still prefer the original series though. I better turn this off before Mattel sues me. The schedule still exists through to today. But in mid-2022, I introduced my current intro. This intro you've seen at the beginning, so I'm just going to talk over it. But this is the intro that I'll use until next year. Again, it all comes down to iVipit. The random video whatever schedule thing in 2022, I started uploading DVD menu walkthroughs, lots of them as well. But I also started uploading reactions. The reason I've been doing these is because I haven't had enough time to do videos for myself. I'm thinking about doing a couple of Winx Club content in the future. Because there's one specific video where one of my reactions were the first time I've heard about the Winx reboot. Where was it? It's got to be here somewhere. Here it is. So maybe in the future I could probably do more Winx Club content. Another reason I suggest it is because I have 2 Winx Club Season 5 DVDs. And between you and me, I've actually had them for a while now. Around the 2020s, I also started doing Blox World uploads. These are all in 4x3 because they're on my iPad, which I'm using at the minute. And in 2023, I started doing more collabs. Well, actually, it was in 2020. So let's go back in time and take a look at the collabs. In 2020, I did another collab with Paw Productions. This was shortly after his YouTube channel had died out.
From Paw Productions, you know that awesome channel that you have to subscribe to.
I'm not gonna lie, that video was actually extremely random. In 2023, with the launch of my 21st SML movie, I did a collab with Punky Stuff. Punky Stuff voiced some of the characters like Jeffy.
Look, Jeffy, look at the lights. Wow, cool lights.
And Punky Stuff owns some of my Thomas and Friends merchandise now, and I own some of his. And as you've noticed in the last recent month, my video quality is actually getting a lot better, and that is because of something tragic. My phone that I used to upload has broken. It was a Sony Xperia L2 model. This is another Xperia, this is a 10V. But the good news is, you'll be getting better quality now. Over time, I managed to make appearances on other accounts, such as Bus Boys Bus Channel.
Guys, it's the Go North East Santa bus on the Gateshead High Street.
I don't know why it's a choo-choo this year.
Yeah? Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus!
And Buses with Harvey.
Interior. No window, of course. Can't forget about that. Always on the Centauro. Front seats.
I'll probably get you a quick fun chat with.
Much better than the Connections Fords. So now that we've got like most of my channel history, now the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right. I'm getting a brand new name. TNF Disney G&E Fan 2009. TNF standing for Thomas and Friends. Disney standing for the Walt Disney Company. G&E standing for Go Northeast. And G&E Fan 2009 is a nod to my Roblox account. Please note, please don't send me a friend request unless I know you, like person-wise. So, this channel rebrand will be happening in 2024, in around late February, early March. So, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you for another video next time. And also, there's going to be quite a lot of Go Northeast videos coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Bye!